Okay. I am Mr. Ahmed Nassir Kalema. I come from Tanzania. This is my job and I love it. This job is very important. This from my lineage. I come from Morogoro. But we used to live in Sumbawanga. We moved to Morogoro. So that is my place now. And I love my job because it helps a lot of people. And it feeds my family. Some people say it's bad because they don't know the real meaning of my job. My job is not about night running. It's about treating people, solving people's problems. You see? Maybe in Swahili they misunderstand. In Swahili we call it, I call it muganga. Muganga is someone who treats. But the way most people in the world take it, in Swahili, they take it like you are a night runner. Okay. When in the real world, you are treating people. We treat, but we can curse. It is about witchcraft in their villages. Another one is normal diseases. Another one is bad luck. Someone has bad luck. And this thing, maybe when someone is born, he has a star or she has a star. So when you are born, you have this thing. In Africa, there is someone who can go somewhere, he wants your star. Then he takes your star away from you. So what you used to be in life, you are not there. You can't succeed in whatever you're doing. So our job is just like a real pastor, a person belonging to God, because we worship God, Allah. Now, how is it possible? We solve in this way. When I have medicine for lost lover, you can be having someone you love and she just left you or you had a misunderstanding. I treat in this way and I use 3 days to solve that problem. I have medicine that usually, even if you are in America, you are somewhere even far, you send me your name and the name of the partner, then there is something I do for you. Usually we use Luban. You know Luban? This is Ubani. And I have my own medicine I mix with this thing. Okay. When I mix, I talk my own words with my spirits. I put on the jiko. The jiko is the place where, how is it called? Like a fireplace. A fireplace. I put there the smoke. Then the person you want, through these names, the person you want, he will be forced. The mind will come to you, okay, thinking about you. Then she or he is the one to look for you, okay, not you. I don't use, yes, we use camera or whatever, but I don't usually value that. Okay. The names, maybe even the adorable names you call that person, I can use with your names. Okay. You get him. Okay. Within 3 days. Yes. Money and debt, to me, I clean the star for the money. Yeah. My job is not about Illuminati, because Illuminati, they give free money, I hear. Yeah. But I clean your star. Yeah. If you have so many debts, such thing, I clean your star, then things start working. Cleaning the star involves God in my job. Involves God, because there is dua in the Swahili. So with money, I usually involve God, because my job, after I do cleaning your star, your things come on well. Bright. Bright. Yes. Superpower. Yeah, I agree. This is what I use to look at someone's problems. Okay? This is for calling my spirits. There are times I call them. Yes. Okay? So I use this to call them. Those times I can close my eyes. Then after I call them, then I just start telling you a story, whatever involves you, like this. It's like meditation, but they are talking to me direct. Okay? So this is like their bell. Okay, this one, These are cowrie shells. They come from the sea. And this thing here, these are the cowrie shells. They are 5. I can use them even alone, even without going to Wazee or Mizimu or the ancestors. I can use them, just holding them and throwing them up, using, like playing with them. Then I tell you whatever it involves about you. What is your problem, I tell you. Okay, this thing here, this is now the magic.
Okay.
When you look at this thing, we have a star. This is a star. Here, down here, there is a rope. This star means a lot of things. Star means success. And star means something good before God. And devil worshippers use the same star, but in a different way. But we use it for the purpose of God, for success. Okay? So when I look at this and I look at you, I see your success to me. And there is somewhere, this star is facing down. I look it facing down. Now, that is not the meaning I mean. Okay? So this thing can assist me to see what is disturbing you also. This thing, someone can be messing up with your wife or your partner. You want to hold them, to shame them. I can still use the same thing, put my medicine here. There is a medicine which I can't tell you. I put here and the names of your wife. Then I lock it and I wrap it. When they are together, they get stuck. Same thing I can use to predict. The same thing I can use to lock your partner. Okay? It has its own meaning. I was given by my grandmother. This job is from my lineage. My grandmother is the one with the job, not even my grandfather. So it comes from my grandmother's place. I use this, then my job is too much about meditating. When I'm meditating, I close my eyes or I can look at you. When I've taken some drink, I just look at you and I tell you exactly. And I see what you are thinking about me. Okay, about the people who are not near me, I need names. Names only, or the picture. I tell you something about that person. The picture only.
If he was not here.
Yeah. I tell you how he is and how he's doing and his manners. I tell you direct. By looking at the picture. Yeah. And if you want me to tell you something about maybe your girlfriend, she's too far, and you have the picture, I tell you how she's doing. That's my job. I do people from America. I do people from Ontario. I have customer. He stays in Mogadishu. Good lady. I work for her. She's good. And she gives me several jobs from far. I don't tell. I'm open with myself. I usually sense. I sense. There are, especially about people. I talk about the gifts God gave me. I tell about people. Take care. Tomorrow or Sunday, you are going to face this thing. But about conditions of the world, I'm not there. This is a Russian president. I love him. He's good. From what I see, a lot of mind behind here. And also he takes tough decisions, which not everyone is pleased at. But he's a leader. A leader is someone who takes his steps at the right time. I give him a lot of years to come in Russia. He has power to stop the opposition alone. He has a mind to stop the opposition and keep ruling the country and wishing his people well. He has the power. He knows how to stop the game in opposition. He knows how to control the opposition. He's tough. Obama's former deputy.
President now.
Now president. He's jovial. Life is short, but his jovial is good. He loves all the people. That's why I put these pictures. He loves people so much, and he's interesting. He takes life to be pole, slow. It's not in a hurry. He's like a joker, but he knows what he's doing. He loves all the races. He's a good president. Though health-wise he's not doing well. Life is short, but he's there. He's achieved what God wanted him to achieve. And we leave America in good hands for the whole world. Okay, you can ask me about this thing. How is my God is like bloodied and blood? We do sacrifices, not people sacrifices. We slaughter animals because we believe there are genes in the world. Do you know gene? Gene, how do I call? Genie. Those are ancestors, and we have good spirits and bad spirits. Those are spirits, okay? So we slaughter for them some animals to appease them, but we worship God. Like me, I go to mosque because God is the creator of everything. God gives these genes the power to work for us. Okay? You can ask about this. Why is it like this? Blooded. Why do we slaughter on this? When you appease the spirits, they feel good. And you put God first, then the genes come in. These are like God's power using people who are dead to achieve your mission. This is not about night running. This medicine is African. These are pounded leaves. They come from a special tree or herb, I can call, because I don't know good English. And this, for food, you want your lover to love you. Okay? This from ancestors, it works a lot. If you want love potion, we can call it. There are medicines we don't have. This is an Indian medicine. We buy from somewhere and we mix with our own herbs. For people who are asthmatic, people who use these tubes to breathe, we mix with something because we discovered it's not that perfect, but it works. So we use it, we add with our own, because ours can't work that much and this one can't work that much. So we mix with it. So you use it 1 teaspoonful in the morning after you eat whatever. In 5 days, it assists you in these breathing problems. Like when I came into this job, my grandmother was still alive. Okay? He used to show me these herbs. And as time goes by, I'm not in Morogoro all the time. I'm in Nairobi. And in Morogoro, we have forests and it's bushy. In Nairobi, this like it's in town, so you can't find these things. So there is something you are taught when you are a child and you forget. So you make up your mind how to correct where. We have medicine for manpower. When someone is not functioning well. In Africa, sometimes a woman can go somewhere to stop you from functioning when you have another lady. So there is something I'll do to that man to stop that curse, then I give him this medicine. Or I stop that curse. There is a way.
Okay, no, I'm going to stop.
So there is a way in which a woman stops a man in Africa from functioning when she's outside marriage. It's okay because that is a matrimonial home. And we can unlock that thing, then things go on well. In our job, person who comes to you is your client. If she's a woman, she tells me to stop husband from doing that. I do, because that is my customer. There is where my weakness is. I follow my clients. The person who is there is my person. I'll do what she wants or what he wants. Because she has money, that's what I want. What I can say about Bitcoin, I've just been told about it, but to me, I feel it's a best way of dealing with things to do with robbery. It's like M-Pesa in Kenya, because I think it's such thing, Bitcoin. Is it? Yeah, that is okay, because I see it succeeding in future. I see it successful in future, big success, because nowadays people don't want to deal with papers. They want to deal with internet too much. Something I can interact with you, I tell you I've sent you already. If it's such thing, it will succeed. It's somewhere someone can keep his money. It is coming to be successful. This is what we are going to have in future. In the next coming 5 to 10 years, this is what we are going to have for money exchange such thing. To me, if it works like gold, it will be up and down, and as long as people embrace it, it will be okay. It will be okay, because no one risks of late, like this country I'm living in now. People fear, they trust M-Pesa. You know M-Pesa? They trust because even if someone steals your phone, this is like Bitcoin, I think, to me. You won't struggle. You will lose your phone only. Successful. Things to do with money and young minds. Successful. They sat together, they put their minds together to decide on this. Successful, to me, I see. To me, I believe mostly people who are far, like these people for change. Me, usually I put them in my dua. Dua is especially young people who want to do something. I usually put them on dua. Dua, I do this. If you tell me, I put them on dua. I do this. When I'm doing my ubani, you ask me, maybe they are far, but they are successful already. Can I tell you something about this guy? This guy is tough in his sport, but he's mean. To me, the way I see. He's mean, but tough in whatever he's doing. And he's a man who's determined to beat all the ends. But when it comes to giving, he's not there. I'm sure. Okay, the only problem is meanness, but he's a good guy. He's not, but he's a tough guy. He's like the Russian president. Maybe he's seen too much in life. That's why. There comes a moment, Yuri, you look at what you've gone through in life, then you hate some people. You are just there. You are there for yourself, and you want to achieve what you want in life. He wants to achieve what he wants in life, and he don't trust some people. That's where the meanness is coming in. He's a good person, but the meanness comes where there are people whom he doesn't trust, but he will win.
Thank you.
And this is what the future needs. The future needs something that won't spoil the air, because we are becoming so many, and these are the successful things that are coming in. This is something to do with air pollution stopping. Yeah, I can advise in future. That's what we need with the global warming going on. recommended in future. The next 5 to 10 years will be working. People don't want to touch money of late. My favorite.
Why?
We get to know so many things about this world through Google. Like I want to know the price of your Googles. I'll go to Google and it's doing really well. And I don't think there is something to replace it soon. She's a very strong woman, but tough. She's married, she's not married. She's a strong woman. She can argue on her own, but she can't keep a man. You can just look at her. Tough people make it. She will make it. Yeah, I think she's not doing well of late. Papa, you look at someone, even before I call my spirits, I just tell you. When I met you, I know who you are. I know the extent I can go joking. I know the extent I can go with you without joking. I know when you are angry, I know. But you have not told me. You have not even reacted. He'll make it.
Okay.
He'll go through the wave. It is a wave. Obvious when he nears his death. I tell you what I see, what I know. He's tough, I can see. He has his handlers. He's not like the Russian president. Russian president, from the way I see, he makes his own decisions. He has his handlers who are making him to be that. But I think he's a good father at home. Yeah. This man is a statesman born from a rich family. From the way I see, I don't know his background too much. From the way I see, he's an embracer to the poor, to the rich. He meets so many people. He's a person whose career can go on if he wants to move on like that. He's a good person. He's like the President of America. But the President of America is a bit more higher than him. He's not the type to touch your hand every time. President of America will touch any person's hand. But he's social to the people who are social to him. He's going somewhere in presidency. He's okay for now. This is a fighter of human rights.
Yes.
And all colors in the world. He's like his president. And maybe one day, not maybe, one day he's going to become a president of America. Soon. My job involves assisting people, and I love God in my life because he's the creator of everything. And God assists me to do some supernatural things through my job. And it's not my powers, using my ancestors. And I recommend someone can reach me. I usually use Kenyan numbers on +254 736 430 111. That is my Airtel number. 254 +254 736 430 111. There's a Safaricom number +254 723 440 842. I love my job because it assists so many people. I love my job because it makes me interact with so many people with so many problems. I love my job because it makes me be a secretive person, because I can't disclose someone's problem to another customer who is coming in. And I have confidence in myself, despite handling my own home problems, country problems, but I trust my customers and they trust me, and I love that. Confidence only. God above, inshallah. I think this is what the American president is working on, and the G20 is working on. And I think if we, the people who are not in the G20, because they represent us, we follow what they are doing, what they are telling us, this world will be a better place. But if we neglect, we shall have disasters, a lot of them. But if we follow what our leaders are telling us, we shall live well for the time being. But with the population and the pressure, population pressure in the world, I think God has to intervene, because we can't tell someone to dispose of what is not required. And the fighting that is being brought in by the China brothers and whatever that is going on, we can't succeed, because some people are distracting us from using nuclear power, and some people are producing it. So you see, but the is it G20 or G7? When they come up with the measures, we can contain this global warming. Global warming is what is causing floods, what is causing, there are times we need rain and it's not a food shortage. Yeah, but I think the leaders we have today, they are the best in the G7, G20, G7, I don't know. But I think we are moving somewhere. God assists someone who assists himself. So people can change their lifestyle and things will work out well. It's upon us, the people. We can't force God to change. We are the ones to start to change the world, or to change things in this world.